Greetings, Black Light. How deep are your thoughts, Black woman? Do you ever think about your male child, your boy baby, could also be influenced by you just telling him every day that he's the greatest? You know, just explaining to him that he's a smart child. Anything he put in his head, he can do. You could tell him how to teach him how to treat a woman by treating your male child like a man. I know he's a baby, but he got to know that he's going to grow up and be a man. Because if you leave it up to the television to teach him, you're going to teach him to be other than self. And that covers that got a lot of layers of meaning to it when you say other than self. So beauty's only skin deep. You know. Beauty is also an attribute of the Most High, of God, of the Most High God. So it has something to do with intelligence also. You got to look beyond those books you get in school. You got to go to the library and dig deeper into certain things. Don't just, I know I was like this when I went to school, when I went to college. I wasn't like this when I was in grade school. But when I went to a community college, I went beyond the assignment. I tried to read everything in the library. And the rest of the students, of course, they were younger than me. They just wanted to get a grade, a good grade, and that's all. One day I'll tell you about it. But go beyond. You don't have to go to school to learn. It depends on what you read, what kind of books you read. You read sex novels, sex magazines? Do you read about the stars, entertainment magazines? Or you ever pick up a science book? Just a basic science book, biology book? You ever pick up a law book? You ever read the Constitution? Do you just listen to hip-hop? You don't listen to a variety of music? All of it comes from the black man. Beethoven, all them. Remember, in the beginning of the series, I was talking about how the Caucasian was a caveman. He didn't have musical instruments. He didn't have drums. He didn't have nothing. He couldn't talk. He couldn't make a fire till somebody came and taught him. And that somebody was our ancestors. They said it was Moses that took the white man from the cave and stood him upright. The preacher ain't going to tell you that because he don't know. Because you're only told to read the books that they tell you to read. You'll never go outside of that. So when they said you're a god or a goddess, what does it mean to be that? My interpretation was given to me by a minister in the Nation of Islam who said that God means the possessor of power and force. And then I thought about Master Farad Muhammad. So not only is he the possessor of power and force, he's the possessor and master of power and force. So if you don't master your talents, or at least be trying to master them, you're not God over that. You want to totally control everything about yourself and your surroundings. So when I say how deep are your thoughts, do you have any thoughts? Do you let the television do the thinking? Or your friends and your peers do the thinking for you? Do you think for yourself? I'm Black Light.